What's up, guys? And welcome to Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Hope you're all having a great night. Last thing we did was slaughter everybody in Covenant. That was pretty messed up. I didn't really mean to do that, but it happened, so here they all are. So I think for this stream, I'm going to shut off survival. I've been talking about it in the last couple streams, and once I get around level 20 in this game, I just feel like it's more of a burden than anything for me. And it's not really increasing the difficulty for me. It's just kind of giving me more busy work to do in the menus and all that. So just for the sake of the stream, I'm going to go down to very hard. And what's up, Dizzy? Hope you're having a great night. And thanks for tuning in. That was fast. I just started. Okay, I'm just sharing my stream real quick, because I haven't done that yet. Yeah, shut it off because it's making it a chore. Yeah, I'll keep it at very hard, or I could do hard. I'll go very hard. Are you sure you wish to lower the difficulty? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier.
Tally ho indeed!
Alright, I think I can make Covenant a settlement now. Yep. Alright, well, I'm not going to build right now. There's a couple things I want to do. The Charleston condo. I do want to focus mostly on the anniversary content. Such a relief turning off survival. Now I don't have to worry about hunger, thirst, sickness. And I probably just gained a ton of carry capacity because now ammo doesn't weigh anything. That's a big one. Okay, so I think right over there is where Automatron starts, so I want to avoid that right now. Way too early to be starting Automatron. Okay. Let's see, we got a lot of quests to do here. Anti-materia rifle. We got to do the paper trail that starts at the Museum of Witchcraft, which is over here. Let's go investigate the Museum of Witchcraft. This gun is way too good.
Found you. Okay, pop that out.
Guy's a tank.
That about takes care of that.
I know there's another one up there.
Picking up hostile light signs. Are we still having fun?
That's the Red Widow. Damn.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Thing's kind of crazy.
That's it.
Also, on this stream, I turned the I found out I could lower the ad frequency to the lowest setting, so I just did that. I think it was at the normal one. So hopefully that makes a difference for you guys in the ads. Margaret's note. Okay, this is like a little little something here. Mom, Russell has been gone over a day now, and I'm getting worried. We were going to wait to tell you, but we found an old holotape from before the war in the boat shed. It sounded like someone had stashed some chems in the drainage at the end of the canal. Russell thought we might be able to sell them to one of the traders. Maybe use the caps to buy another Brahmin. I'm sorry we didn't tell you. We just wanted it to be a surprise. But that's the second one of those bugs we've seen today, and I think something went wrong, so I'm going to have a look for them. Don't worry, I'm just going to take a quick peek, and I'll be back soon. Margie. Ammo weight is a killer, yeah, it really is. It makes such a big difference. The one thing I do like about survival though is it makes all the settlements feel really worth having. Like every time you come across a settlement, it's like, all right, I want to establish something here so I can like have a spot to sleep and eat. Without survival mode, I don't really feel like I need that.
Find the Geiger counter.
Okay, we get the settlement here.
Threat analysis yellow. Potential perimeter breach. Beginning sweep.
I feel like unstoppable with these guys. The Sentinel power armor is so OP.
Oh no, I'm
Codsworth getting all mad back there. Russell's note. Margie, I snuck out last night and had a look at the drainage pipe at the end of the canal. It's cracked and it looks like if I clear away some of the garbage, I should be able to get in. I think it's the opening they mentioned in that holotape. If we can get those chems, we might be able to buy a new Brahmin. I'm gonna check it out, but I told Mom I was going over to the Slug to trade for some tools, so cover for me. I should be back by evening. Russell. Malden Drainage. Okay, let's go in here.
By Jove, can you imagine the size of a swatter you need to take on these insects? What's all this then? Ooh, stop the slide. That is. Fine then. Sir, do be careful, sir. Water contains a much higher level of radiation.
Nice. Real nice. Nope. There it is. Okay, back does 3.
Yes.
There it is. Now I'm getting all the combat shotguns the second I shut off survival.
I dare say my senses are picking up quite a smell. I can't imagine it must be pleasant for you, sir.
Pledge initiation instructions.
Greetings, brothers. You are here because it is that time of year when we induct our newest members into this most esteemed fraternity. Before their initiation is complete, they must be prepared to receive the mysteries of our order. You can find the substances necessary to open their minds in the drainage, as you all remember from your own initiation. Remember that the pledges should be blindfolded before you bring them up the canal, and keep an eye out for anyone out late in the park. The elders will be by Sunday evening for the dinner, and all new pledges must be present, so stick to the normal dosage. Orto oblitus osa.
Alright, well, we better stay focused on the anniversary content. I do want to find Slocum's Joe's. We got to find that in Malden. I think we're pretty close to that. Then over near Nahant, we'll get the Cyber Dog. These loading screens are nuts. They really are. I was trying to download a mod for it, and I was spending like so much time trying to do it, and it wasn't working. And people said you could download like the high FPS fix for it. I tried that, and it wasn't working. And a couple other things.
Analysis green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
Funny, I think in Skyrim Anniversary Edition, it's like the opposite. Everything's like way faster. Loading screens are minimal. Okay, I think this is Malden. Medford.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Slocum's Joe's corporate HQ. This is it.
What's all this then? Like that!
Hostile detected.
I was
Non-combatant
just
safety
getting
can
warmed
no
up.
longer be guaranteed.
Your termination is inevitable.
Picking up hostile not this time. I don't feel pain, you know.
Slocum's Joe's offices.
Threat analysis read. Engaging hostile. Threat analysis read. Engaging hostile target. Threat analysis green.
I love when they go
Neutralization
flying.
operation complete.
Yeah, see, this is so nice. So we got donut mix. Slocum's Joe's franchise kit. Permanently unlock Slocum's Joe's donut and coffee workshop. This is one of the best things, I think, in the Anniversary Edition. I just love the Slocum's Joe's.
Naughty word, abandoned perhaps? It's hard to tell.
Yes.
Slocum's Buzz Bites recipe.
People today no longer know the meaning of the word clean.
Sweet.
Notice the Slocum's Joe. This guy. And look at that. Oh man, I'm cooking up some coffee. Make some fresh coffee right now. Codsworth gets even better after the robot DLC. Does he really? Because I've never actually... You know what? I should probably do the robot DLC with Codsworth, shouldn't I? I've never thought about that. I know there's Ada, though. I'm going to focus a little bit more on that when I get to it in this
Sir,
playthrough, because...
this silence is a bit unsettling, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's one of the DLCs that I never really get into that much. I think that's all that's here for Slocum's Joe's. So... Okay, we get the franchise kit. Thought there was something else. I don't remember what it was called or if there was something else. I thought there was though. Okay. Coffee would be more worth it than golf in the wasteland. Golf? Yeah. I'd rather have coffee than golf. So now when we go back to Sanctuary, we can make Slocum's Joe's. We can put some people in the clothes for it. And it's pretty nice. We'll have our own little restaurant. Okay, there was no actual quest for that. Let's just fast travel back to Sanctuary. See, it's nice that we can fast travel now. Saves so much time. Because that's the thing, like, with survival, I can't really, like, show you guys anything in the Creation Club or from the Anniversary Edition without, like, trucking all the way across the map with this stuff. Like, just to, you know, build something basic to show you. It's a lot easier without survival on. Okay, I'm gonna store some stuff in here. I'm loving that laser RCW then. That's really cool. Got no ammo for it though. Okay, so normally I would build it like right here. Also, I would usually use a mod called Scrap That Settlement. That would allow me to scrap all these bushes and all the leaves and stuff, but I'm not using any mods. Okay, come over to Creation Club. That's nice. I like that. Now we got an arcade we can build. This is new. So I can build an entire arcade. That's pretty cool. I definitely got to build an arcade in Sanctuary. I'll probably make that like a whole stream. Just be like building up Sanctuary. We got bunker. I love how much the Anniversary Edition adds for building. Nuka-Cola collector. This is the Nuka-Cola workshop. I love this one. We can also build a Nuka Cafe. Slocum's Joe's. Here it is. Okay. Let's see, do I want blue floors or pink? You know what? I'm gonna go blue, because I usually do pink, I think. You see, like, that wasn't that good, but it works. It wasn't bad, actually. Actually, that's way straighter than I usually get it, to be honest. So I don't have any more building materials. I'm gonna have to wait, but we're gonna build up the Slocum's Joes as we progress.
Yeah?
Love my Captain Cosmos power armor. I'm just gonna store this guy's junk real quick too. Captain Cosmos spacesuit. That's a pretty cool thing too. So if we use that, we can run around and jump pretty high. All of this, all these clothing items are from the anniversary edition. The Unstoppables t-shirt, Vault Tech Overseer t-shirt, tuxedo, formal hat. I'll keep some of this stuff here. The settlers in Sanctuary, I'm gonna dress them all up real nice at some point.
Soppy for the old days?
Okay, now I'll just stash some of that stuff here. Yeah, this, look at this. Damage resistance. This gives you 750 radiation resist. And it increases your jump height and prevents falling damage. That's pretty good. Stash all this stuff here. Okay. Looking pretty good. Okay, now we're looking pretty good. All right, now we're looking pretty good. Do a little save too. Okay, so I do gotta get to the Museum of Witchcraft. We were almost over there. Let's head over there. It's not that far. Also, I was gonna make a little video. I am gonna post it pretty soon. I'm gonna make a little video about just the anniversary edition in general and something in it that not a lot of people seem to know. But I always have people tell me, like, when I'll make a video on Skyrim, it'll be anything in the anniversary edition, and there's always people that are like, this isn't there, you're lying. And if you double check that the anniversary edition is installed, sometimes the creations don't all install. So if you click start and you go down here to installed, you can actually see the list of everything in the anniversary edition. And here it'll tell you where to start it and everything. So this is the one I'm doing right now, the anti-material rifle. The cross paper mirror starts at the Museum of Witchcraft. So we're gonna go there and do it. And if you don't see it there, then you just go into the main menu. You go into the Creation Club menu and then click Start and then just click Download and Enable All Creations. I'm just gonna make a little tutorial video on how to do it because people always seem to say that they have content missing, and it has happened to me before. Oh my god, that scared me. I don't know why. Stupid little blowfly. Something about this game is just like so perfect. I am excited to get back into Crimson Desert. But I gotta get a video out before I do any more streams after this stream.
Hostile detected. Non-combatant safety guaranteed.
Calculating chance of success.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna come here eventually, so I'm not gonna go in there right now. Be careful, there's witches there. Are you talking about the Salem Witch Museum? Yeah, I'll look out for witches. I've actually been there in real life, but I've never been inside. Yeah, Salem is a very spooky town. The hell?
Everyone's still alive.
Oh, okay, so here, I think we can get another thing from the Creation Club here. The heavy incinerator. But a lot of times you can help the guys in the settlement by doing it, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I am sided with the Minutemen, so I want them to give me the quests to go and like clear the settlements. That way I can progress with the Minutemen. I can't believe how smooth this game plays on PC. It's insane. It's just so good. I'm just gonna leave them. I would take them out, but I just want to focus on the anniversary content. And I don't want to keep getting distracted because it's very easy. Okay, I think this is it. Salem Witch Museum. This is also an area in Fallout that I haven't really explored much. I don't think I've ever went into Salem. It's like the one area in this game that I just never went. Museum of Witchcraft. Pretty sure over here there's a secret in a rock or something. Private Heart's holotape.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for the Gunners? Hauling luggage from Linwoods for some robot butler? What was his name? Wellerton? Wellingham?
Not now, Private. Where's Connors? He's not at his post.
Oh, sorry, sir. The lieutenant said he found some tracks. Wanted to check them out. Private Martin.
Tracks? What track? What the hell is that?
Oh my... Connors! Where's the rest of him?
Jesus. Found us. Sergeant Lee, grab the case. Do not let that thing out of your sight. Everyone inside the museum, now!
Major! Major, what found us?
Something found him. So I'm just looking for a rock. There's a rock over here that has something hidden in it, and it's the same from the same person that you can find. Here it is, hollowed out rock with a note. You see that? S. Been too long. Sorry I missed you at Megaton. Looks like history repeats itself, but as promised, here's the gear I scrounged up. All the best, and stay safe. The Commonwealth is its own kind of hell. E. That's interesting. So it's the same guy who left the note in the rock behind Megaton. I wonder if we'll see that guy in Fallout 5. I really love having a jetpack because I never usually have one.
Chained on the other side.
Okay, here we go. Museum of Witchcraft. I think the Minutemen might be the best for the Commonwealth. The Institute and Brotherhood are just looking out for themselves. As but the Railroad cares more about sense. Yeah, I agree. The Railroad... Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that the Brotherhood has the most potential if they were led by somebody good.
Sir, if I may, I don't think it's entirely safe here.
Yeah, probably not, Codsworth.
By Jove.
Take that. Just like loot his body as he pulls him away. Ah, lunchbox.
This atmosphere is rather unpleasant.
Yeah, Dizzy, I think that the Brotherhood could potentially be the best if they had like a better leader, but they're too like ruled by force. They're way too like authoritarian. So yeah, I think the Minuteman is the best hope for the Commonwealth. Obviously, the Institute is evil, so they just want to make sense and replace everybody. And then yeah, the Railroad wants to save those same sense. Which is fine, but it's weird that they don't want to like really save other people. Nice. All right, we just started the paper mirror. Oh, there he is.
Engaging hostile target.
Oh. Hold on, let me test something out. Oh my goodness. Look at all my armor's broken. All my power armor's broken.
Sir, if I may, I don't think it's entirely safe here.
Okay, let's see.
How disgusting.
If I just have Codsworth stay, because I don't want him to die.
Hey,
I'm all
wait
ears.
there.
Just
Yeah.
so, sir.
Just wait there, Codsworth. I'm gonna get him with a bottle cap mine. I don't really have that much ammo, though. I got some in the shotgun. Oh, this guy's tossing me around. Damn. Okay, you know what? It's time for some chems. See, this is what makes Fallout 4 easy. The fact that you can just take a bunch of chems mid-fight. Now I'll destroy them. Also, let's pull out the... this. Pushed him right back.
Analysis. Green. Neutralization operation complete.
Yeah, he's a crazy one. It's not too bad when you get that Sentinel power armor. That guy is a beast. Oh, what the hell? I don't want that. I just picked up a... Did I just pick up a pipe rifle? I did. And I gotta level up here. Okay, let's level up. Let's do... I want local leader, so charisma.
A nest full of deathclaw eggs. A dozen, maybe more. Smashed to bits. Except this one. No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in that case. If I'd known, I would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified liquor cabinet Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why that Deathclaw tracked us all the way from Linwoods now. They stole their damn kids. Christ. Maybe if we just return the eggs. Oh, hey, Mama. You looking for this?
There it is. Complete delivery of the egg or return the egg to its nest. Okay, well, let's go out into the Commonwealth. They tried to make the capital... Yeah, I agree. The Brotherhood under Elder Maxon, not his son, would be better. They tried to make the capital better for the people. Yeah, I agree. And I... Like, the Brotherhood that's, like, against helping the people, I don't understand, like, what's the purpose of your organization if you're against helping the people, you know? The Minutemen is completely for the people. You know what? I left Codsworth in there, Wayne, and I told him to Wayne in there. I gotta get him. Okay, so we're doing the paper mirror. I'm just gonna go down the list. We're gonna check these things off. Because I personally haven't seen all of the content either, and I really do want to see it.
Hey,
Sir,
come on.
straight away, sir.
At some point, I'll do a... Maybe at some point, I'll do a, like a modded playthrough, how I normally do it. But it won't be for a while if I do that. Alright, let's check. We got the paper mirror. The hell do you mean investigate the Museum of Witchcraft? Alright, it seems like I have forgotten to do something. Maybe there's something I missed in here?
If I may, sir, something about this place looks a tad unspeakable.
Oh, I missed something. Jayzilla's story. What? Jayzilla picked up the note. It was kind of a shock seeing his name there. Not that there wasn't a reasonable explanation for it. It could be he just misread the page, or it could be the museum just had him spooked. Or maybe some other wastelander just happened to share the name Jayzilla, and the note was meant for him. Whatever the reason, Jayzilla decided to keep reading. Why the hell not? There was no guarantee the words on the page were referring to him. It was only a paper mirror, a reflection made up of words on a page. Besides, the only way to know for sure was to keep reading to the end. But even then, having read the page and learned his future, there was no reason to take the words seriously. At some point, he would go back outside and wander the wasteland again, and perhaps even forget about the note altogether. Eventually, those travels would bring him to the Dugout Inn in Diamond City. Of course, Jayzilla wasn't there on business. He just wanted to relax. But as he walked into the inn amidst the glow of neon, something to the right caught his eye. Posted on the wall was a bounty for a killer named Zane. Someone wanted him dead. Check the bounty notice on the Dugout Inn. Alright. That is super creepy. I told you there was witches here. Yeah, you're right. That is pretty creepy. I definitely didn't expect to see my name now. The infamous black loading screens. That wasn't too bad. Okay, we gotta go to the Dugout Inn. So much better than trooping all the way there every time. Hold up, guys. We're gonna continue it. Each get a troop 3 miles across the map.
Diamond City Surplus! Open 24 hours!
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside to shoot people.
The Dugout Inn. Can check off Slocum's Joe's off my list.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly. Redeem!
I forgot you were there, Yeti. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Raiders in Andrews Station. Open notice to anyone with a gun and some ambition. Raider activity is on the rise near Andrews Station. They have money, gear, supplies, everything stolen from honest, hard-working people. Keep what you kill. No other reward given. Bounty, wanted in Concord. Open notice to anyone with a lot of guts and in need of caps. A wastelander named Zane has put together a gang that's been terrorizing the area near Concord. He should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. Keep what you kill, no other reward given. Find Zane and his gang at the Concord Speakeasy. Okay, that's one of those little locations that we explored in the first episode. So that's kind of cool that they incorporated something into that area. A lot of loading screens. Sorry about that, you guys. It's still faster than running around. That's like the one thing that's beneficial about like when I make an edited series is I can chop out the loading screens. Here's the speakeasy. And here's the loading screen. There he is. Oh! Oh! What the hell? Guys are all over the place.
Do not interfere with security operations.
Zane story.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
I like how we walked in and just absolutely obliterated those guys. Handwritten note. It will betray you too. What will betray me too? Zane's story. Let's see what that is. The bounty on Zane's head had grown to 1,000 caps. That's how notorious he'd become. but he knew that it didn't matter how expensive the bounty got or how many hunters came after him. All he had to do was flip the book ahead and read the next chapter of his story. It told him everything he needed to know. He knew where the attackers were coming from and when they'd arrive. The mirror showed him everything, but every time he turned a page, it brought him closer to the end. Now there were no more pages left. Someone was coming for him, someone bad, and no amount of preparation would help him survive. At first, Zane refused to believe it. He tore out the page in anger and slammed it on the table. When the time came, he would prove the mirror was a lie. He'd bunker down in the old Concord speakeasy and kill whatever son of a bitch came walking through that door. But when he read the words and discovered the hunter had a mirror of their own, he knew there was no escape. He was going to die tonight, and his friends would soon follow. The only measure of satisfaction he could get was to kill himself before the bounty hunter got there first. So he sat down and took out the vodka, the one he'd be saving for after he got out of the Commonwealth. He popped it open, took a sip, and with his other hand, he pulled the trigger. Poor guy. Zane's associates. Silas, sent to Faded Glory Laundromat on business. Connor, asshole, stole that anti-material rifle we got from the gunners. I know it. Heard he's starting a new crew near Green Tech Genetics. Gonna have to pay him a visit. You're damn straight. Ivy, almost forgot about her. Probably still waiting at Frost Bar. What, you didn't like walking 20 miles across the map to die and have to restart the walk? No, not really. It's fine if you... Like, I feel like survival is fine if you mod it. Like, for me, I have to add certain mods, and I don't want to do that while I'm in the middle of a stream because, like, I've never modded the PC. I always modded on Xbox, and it was really easy. I just did, like, basic mods on, you know, the Xbox Series X. So, yeah, since I don't really know how to mod on PC, I don't want to stop playing with it now and, like, ruin my game. That's why it's funny how many people like accuse me of using mods and stuff, and like I really don't. Just playing the game like with no mods. It's just the anniversary edition. Okay, this is the house with the mannequins. There's a lot of guns from New Vegas, it sounds like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got the laser RCW. I'm gonna try to use just weapons from the anniversary edition. There's also one, it's called like the Commonwealth Field Manual. It's something that was part of the anniversary edition, and I don't know exactly if it has like an ending, but when you show up to certain locations, it will log it in a journal inside your Pip-Boy, and then it will tell you like part of the girl, I think her name is Mary, it will tell you part of her story as you get to certain locations. I'll try to pull it out once we get through the black screen, because it's kind of hard to explain. Commonwealth Travel Guide. Here it is. Welcome. Hey friends, Lily the Explorer here, with some instructions on how to use my handy guide to the Commonwealth. To use it, Just visit any major point of interest on your map and check the tape for my advice and commentary. You can even talk to me through the message prompts. Hopefully we'll end up best of friends. Lastly, I want to dedicate this guide to my wife, Mary Jane. For her to fulfill my dream of making this guide, it means everything to me. Thank you, and I love you always. Note to Lily. Well, Lily Bell, it took me 6 months, 4 broken bones, 1,000 scars, and 1 bad bitch of a rifle, but I've finally done it. I made it all the way to Sanctuary. Damn, I'm no good at this stuff. Here I am crying, and I haven't even said anything. But shit, here goes. I know it was your dream to finish the guide. Really finish it. And not just rely on the words of traders. Man, I wish you could be here with me right now. For more reasons than one. I'm on my way home now, but I don't know if I'll make it back to you. And after the shit I've done, who knows where my soul will end up. Maybe it'll find its way into this Rin, and if some good Samaritan sees fit to bring it back to you, I'd be eternally grateful. CR-74L, so that's the nice rifle that we got back near Sanctuary. The Commonwealth is a dangerous place, and it helps to be armed. That's why you're going to get some tips from my partner Mary Jane on how to customize your very own CR-74L and make sure your journey is a safe one. Lily, so Mary Jane, tell us about this new rifle of yours. What makes it tick? Mary Jane, it doesn't tick. It blows people's heads off. But why does it look so different? Mary Jane, well, believe it or not, I got the idea from Cleo. I always wondered how those assaultrons moved so fucking fast and wanted to make a gun that was just as light. I always thought it was some voodoo metal, but it's really the pistons inside. Lily, are you saying it's not what's on the outside, but the inside that counts? Mary Jane, more or less. With the CR-74L, it works by redirecting the gas from the cartridge to the bolt carrier, making it more compact. Sounds complicated. Way too complicated for someone like me. Mary Jane. Maybe not you, but yeah, the gun's actually pretty simple to use. The idea is it's a high-tech rifle for the average settler. I feel like it's awkward reading this. Doesn't that sound awkward reading that? I feel like it does. And how long is this? Lily, so if you're looking to travel the Commonwealth and take along our handy guide, would you recommend the CR-74L to be your trusted companion? Mary Jane, well, your fucking holotape sure as shit won't save him, so yeah. Lily, you're so cute when you're mean. In any case, if you're using this guide, Mary Jane's got a list of several locations in the Commonwealth that might help with modding the gun. Happy hunting. Okay, and then we get guide locations. So this is what I was talking about. Right now we're in Concord, but that's not a location. Sanctuary. So you have to actually be in this location, and then when you pop this up and open it, it will say something. But you have to be in the area. Okay, paper mirror. Let's just continue with the paper mirror for now. We'll do combat ready as we hit locations. Find Silas at the Lexington Laundromat. Okay. There's been a couple times when I come over to Lexington and find a behemoth, but normally I don't. I don't know why. It's only like sometimes. Thinking about doing a power armor build because I never do that. I don't think I've ever done a power armor build.
End of the line!
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to
There was
primary
a time
systems
when I'd
to
say this
ensure
place was
continued
safe,
operation.
but these days you just never know.
Scylla's story. Zane handed Scylla's the pages that pertained to him and told him to head out to Lexington. They'd been stashing the bodies in the old washing machines for weeks now. Scylla's nodded his head reluctantly. The truth is he didn't want anything to do with whatever voodoo was in that book. That didn't spook him enough just by having his name in it. But what spooked him even more was when they found the book, some of the pages were missing. So they all found the same book I did that had my name in it. That's kind of cool. Just wish the guide was easier to get to. Or I've started like finding a radio signal. Yeah, you just find it on some girl's body out in the woods. I definitely want to do the bunker home pack pretty soon. I've never done that one. Capital Wasteland Mercenaries as well. There's a lot of good ones that I want to do. Find Ivy at the Frost Bar. Okay, that's right near the Boston Commons. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to do a... So far, I'm doing a Minutemen playthrough, but I don't know. I always do a Minutemen playthrough. And when I do the survival playthrough, if I do it in the future with mods, I'm going to do a Minutemen playthrough. Because most of the mods that I use make the Minutemen way stronger and make it like a real military. And it's like, it's really awesome. It's just hard for me to bring myself to do anything other than the Minutemen. Especially because I can do the Minutemen and end it in a way that I'm still friendly with the Railroad and the Brotherhood. Again, sorry about all the loading screens here. There she is. Ellie. The Nuka Cafe. Okay, this is different. This is the Nuka Cafe creation. This is completely different. Nuka Cafe Ola Key. That's a cool one too. We're gonna stop by there in a minute as well. The Anniversary Edition really gives you a lot of content. I will say that.
Please, let me go. Don't shoot me.
I can spare her or I can kill her.
You don't belong. Oh, damn. Here we go.
Analysis green. Neutralization operation complete.
Ivy's story. Ivy knew she had to run. She had to get far away from the Commonwealth, to a place where she could start over. She didn't mean to kill him. What happened was an accident. He told her he had done this before, that he had experience with chems. It didn't dawn on her until later he was just trying to impress her. The problem was she hadn't heard from Zane in weeks. They had met only a month earlier at a bar in Goodneighbor. He said he was a smuggler. When she told him her story, he sympathized with her. He even promised to help her get to Far Harbor for a price. Something about him scared her, but she was desperate to leave and didn't know any other way, so she decided to believe him. The plan was to meet her at the Prost bar. Perhaps if she just stayed in place, Zane would come for her. It was too dangerous outside, and there were enough rations in the bar to hold her for another week. She just had to be patient. Someone would come. Unfortunately for her, someone did. And it was me. Oh, we got the bobblehead. Vault-Tec cross promotional item.
Yes.
Okay, that's like a fake bobblehead. Didn't actually give me any then.
Rubbish.
Timu bobblehead.
Lock's really strong. That's it.
Okay, well, I think that's about it. I don't think there's a magazine or anything I'm missing here. I spent a couple hundred hours looking for my son, so I had to side with the Institute. My second playthrough, I'm gonna side with the Brotherhood of Minutemen. Alright. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe I should do... I've never sided with the Institute, so I don't know how that is. I have done the Brotherhood. Yeah, I've beat the game with the Brotherhood and the Minutemen, but I've never beat it with the Institute or the Railroad, so I'm thinking about siding with one of them, just since I've never seen all of their quests. It's just hard to, like, roleplay as, like, a Railroad agent. Like, I'm saving the Institute synths, like, they're my enemies, you know? I'm saving my enemies' robots. That they designed to mimic the humans. But hey, it looks human, so we gotta save it. They designed it to mimic humans, though. You know? And at the same time, like, I really like Nick Valentine. There's a couple scenes that I really do like, and you can tell they got, you know, personalities and they think for themselves. So I think we don't have the right to, you know, kill them. I think if they're a free-thinking thing, then, you know, they should have freedom. But it is like it's a weird thing. Because you can see the synths get created in the lab, in the institute. You see that? Like, just destroy them. Damn. I'm out of ammo here. I'm not sure how I feel about the varmint rifle. This thing's kind of weak. Maybe it'll be better once I upgrade it and bring it to a workbench, because I haven't really looked at it yet in the workbench.
There we go.
There we go is right. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Fine evening for a little toss-up.
Yeah, this thing sucks. I'd rather just use the regular sniper rifle. It's a lot better. I might be able to change the chamber size or something though, and make it a lot better, so we'll see.
Chin up.
Let the Mirelurks get him. That was nice.
Turn up, you're dead.
Perhaps I should clean out the old sensor array.
Oh, I have to go up there. Okay, that's actually... Those are the guys I'm actually after.
Picking up hostile life signs.
Alert.
That's not what I wanted.
Detected. Weapons free.
Get that mine out of here. Baseball grenades.
Analysis. Green. Security operation successful. Resuming normal operation.
That's Connor. He was like the weakest one out of all of them. Imagine if someone walked up and sniped you out from a foot away. Ah, and Codsworth is down. You can play that game. There we go. Just sit down. Look at my look at my guy. He looks so goofy in his little beat up Captain Cosmos armor. Look at that. Goofy. There it is. The penetrating, calibrated, powerful anti-material rifle.
Nice.
Are you kidding me? Hold up. Okay, the regular sniper does 46 damage. This thing does 75 and ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. And that completes the paper mirror. That's a legendary raider. Let's test it out. Let's test it. Ooh.
Neutralization operation. Hostile detected. Non-combatant safety can no longer be guaranteed.
Here's Connor. Connor's story. Connor ripped the pages from the book one night when Zane was sleeping. He knew the boss hadn't gotten to that part yet, or else Connor would be dead. The truth was, he'd been thinking of killing Zane for weeks now. He was talking nonsense about retiring. Going to Far Harbor with some girl he met at a bar. Connor knew Zane was full of shit, but he also knew he was getting soft. That's why he built a little hideout near Green Tech Genetics in the tall building by the river. When the time was right, he'd set up base there and start his own crew, with Zane's money and his gun. And what a gun it was. It was called an anti-material rifle, and it ate through power armor like a hot knife through butter. Zane had no use for it. The only reason he had it was because of that book. So it was only right for Connor to use the same book to relieve him of the burden. You know, for the longest time, I never realized you could get over there. But you can. I really need to get a scope on this thing. Yeah, so you could push this button and go over there. For the longest time, I never knew that.
Hey.
Nice. Some of these spots, it's like you need jetpacks to get to. Yeah, not this one though. There are spots like that. Matter of fact, I want to go to one. There's one near Diamond City I want to go to. I heard that you can get on top of Diamond City, and I really want to check it out. And we gotta investigate the Nuka Cafe. Okay, we unlocked Cambridge. Cambridge, home of the world-famous Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Of course, of those 3 words, only one of them keeps people up at night. Guess which one? The Institute. Din din, that's correct. Mary Jane, tell our contestant what they've won. Okay, she's not playing along. But point is, you're right. The Institute's got people wound tighter than a 30-hour clock. But I'm interested in what you think. What are your thoughts on the whole Institute story? Are they real? The Institute is real. That's how most folks feel. The problem is they aren't exactly knocking on doors and being friendly neighbors, so it's easy to think they don't have the best intentions. But I don't know. The truth tends to get muddier than a raider's boot when people are scared. Hard to know what to believe. Either way, I don't see any Institute employees walking around CIT these days. So even if they do exist, they sure as hell don't exist here. But maybe we'll see somebody at the next location. Only way to know is to go. Okay, here's the modding guide. Muzzle suppressor. I once met a gun dealer who wouldn't shut up. Lily thought she was eccentric. I thought she was fucking annoying, but a big mouth did give me an idea for a muzzle suppressor. Like all combat rifles, the CR-74L is a loud-ass gun, and one shot will give away your position to everyone in the Commonwealth. Muzzle blast is caused by high temps and hot gas, so my idea is to apply a coolant system, the kind used in old world cars. There might be a car schematic lying around, the Red Rocket, that'll give you some ideas. Okay. Reflex scopes. Best scope modder I ever knew was a guy named Artis. Genius modder. Completely nuts. Last I heard, he was fine-tuning weapons for a raider game in Lexington. I did ask him to work on something for the CR-74L. Guy can't remember what he had for breakfast, but he might remember that. Light stock and grip. I had an idea for a custom grip on the CR-74L that's light, but the stock design can make for slippage on the handle. As a workaround, Mo Cronin taught me a trick using a vending machine outside the Dugout Inn. It sells this shit called pine tar, and old ball players used it to keep a grip on their swatters that then sticks to your hand like dirt on a mole rat. Only hitch is you'll need pre-war cash to buy it. Mo didn't have any problems though. I think if you're wearing one of those uniforms, the machine dishes the stuff out for free. Fluted barrels. Lily once asked me if a fluted barrel could play music, but it's not that kind of flute. Fluted barrels have grooves built into the exterior to better vent the gas. This is so the gun doesn't fly up and fuck up your aim. The problem is the barrel's made of special composites, so you can't shave it off willy-nilly like a fucking mutant. Daisy and Good Neighbor sells a drill guide that should give a few key tips. High-grade receivers. I had an idea for how to upgrade the CR-74L receiver, but it was only a rough schematic at the time. Showed it to my mechanic buddy who worked at the diner in Quincy, and he put it in a safe behind the counter so I wouldn't lose it. The key to the safe is in the register, so you don't have to pick the lock. Still, this one might be a bitch to get. Whole place got run over by gunners a while back, but if you can get it, it'll be worth your while. Okay, so guess now we know where to get parts for our CR-74L, which is a great gun. Okay, and it tells us right here, visited. So he visited Cambridge. Let's go to Diamond City. I'm gonna go right outside Diamond City because I want to try to get on top of it. I think I know how to do it because the last time I tried it, I got so close and I needed a jetpack and I never have it. So if I just had a jetpack, I could get up there.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
I gotta get a scope on this rifle. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. Come up this little area. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I think it's gonna. Ooh. Setting off traps. Okay. We made it. Alright. That's the top of Diamond City right there. We made it. Look at that. On top of Diamond City. This is the first time I've ever got up here. So I heard that there was a button up here and we can shut the door to Diamond City. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Oh, look at this. We got a little room up here. Wonder how this settler got up here. I did not know that there was a room up here with a bed and everything. T-shirt and slacks. A mini nuke. Pretty cool. That's a bug out. Look at that. I'm it. Oh. I went in Diamond City through the bleachers. First time I've ever done that. Okay. Interesting. Well, I did not know that there was a room up there like that. That's pretty cool. And you broke the game. Yeah. Alright, we're at the Dugout Inn. That's one of the entries on that thin Diamond City. So here we are in Diamond City, the unofficial capital of the Commonwealth. Although I guess the folks in Good Neighbor would beg to differ. Anyways, you can't go to Diamond City without trying out their world-famous noodles. I can't believe Mary Jane wants a Brahmin steak for lunch. That's like running laps around a swimming pool. The whole point of being there is to take a swim. Can't afford the noodles. Alright, I forgot that marked up. 55 caps is a bit much compared to what the traders sell it for. Still, you know how restaurants work. You're paying for the atmosphere. By the way, where do you think Takahashi got his training from? How come all the robots don't make noodles like him? Oh, yeah, the other robots have real jobs. Well, I'd say being a chef is a damn fine way to make a living, especially at those prices. And half the time, the other bots don't even do their job. They kind of just attack everything. Yeah, that's true. Well, it was fun chatting with you. If you don't get to try the noodles today, make sure to eat something. Can't have my favorite wastelander walking around hungry. Okay, we got additional commentary. Mary Jane, Doc, what's wrong with her? Doc, it's unfortunate, but the cancer's too widespread. I hate to say it, but she has maybe 1 or 2 months to live. Mary Jane, that's BS. Lily, Mary Jane, Dr. Sun, I'm sorry. Mary Jane, fuck you, we're going to find another Doc, Lil. I bet there's one in Good Neighbor smarter than this moron. I don't care if we have to go halfway across the glowing sea. We're going to find a real doctor, and he's going to fix you. Lily. Okay. So I guess they went to Good Neighbor because she had cancer. Okay, we gotta investigate. We can do this. Combat ready or carbonated concerns. Let's do that. Really love that power armor. Not so much the look of it, but just like the fact that you get a jetpack so soon is awesome.
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
You got a pharmacy over here. I don't think I can go in that one. Mysterious signal found. Not sure what that is. Trinity Tower. I do not want to do that right now.
What the hell was that?
Here it is. The Nuka-Cola Cafe. All right. Sweet. Look at that. Get the same poster behind me.
Yes?
Nuka-Cola. Nice little place they got here.
Sir, taking a trip down memory lane with that?
Let's get out of the power armor for a minute. Man, this is nice. Look at this place. This is a nice little place. Oh, we got a workshop in here? Sweet. I found this place before. I forgot that it has a workshop. That is a nice fridge. All these notes. All these notes on all things Nuka. 2nd of May, 2286. New notebook from my new location and a fresh start. Shut that off. A few friends and I headed west along the caravan routes to Boston, and now here I am in an absolutely amazing diner. I think we'll stay for a while. I've already made myself at home. It's a wonder that the place hasn't been looted clean. People I met in Diamond City told me to stay away from the pond. Not sure what Swan is, but I'm not too keen on finding out. 21st of June, 2286. I've heard rumors that Nuka World has turned into a trade hub of sorts. I'd like to visit one day. The hike over the mountains can't be that bad. I've got a killer blister on my left foot, so a trip will have to wait. 5th of December, 2286. Got a letter from my sister. She's headed to Nuka World sometime after the new year. Not sure what her plan is, but I'll have to try to make it to her. 18th of March, 2020, 87. Returned from Nuka World, full of raiders, scary, no sign of sis. 22nd of July, 2020, 87. Raiders came to pay a visit. I gave them most of what I had to leave us alone. Who knows when they'll show up again? Maybe we could stay safe if we can attract a friendlier kind of attention. I could get the diner running again, but who would venture out to the Commons to grab a bite to eat? Traveling to Quincy next week to trade for anything that could keep us safer out here. Okay, that completes Carbonated Concerns. Now, I'm pretty sure we can also build. We can build like our own diner now in Sanctuary, so I'm definitely gonna do that. I don't know if we can get settlers here. I know we could have companions come in here, but it'd be nice if you could have like settlers come in here or, you know, get more use out of this place. Nice little spot, yeah. It's pretty nice. These loading screens are so long. Okay, so that was the Nuka-Cola Cafe. We did the paper trail. One that's really disappointed to me is the Chinese stealth armor. I remember when I did that one, and it's like go to the Boston checkpoint. And you go there, and there's just a little chest, and you open it up, and it's just in there. It's like, that's it? It's this, like, high-tech, like, stealth armor. Cyberdog. I still gotta go get the Cyberdog. And there's Beast Hunter. I'm probably not going to get to all that. Well, actually, I'm definitely not going to get to that. They remind me of the PS3 load times. Oh yeah, they're bad. These Anniversary Edition load times are crazy. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about streaming it is there's so many loading screens and they're so long for some reason. If I was playing without the Anniversary Edition, it would be real quick. It's got to be like 2 minutes now, right? Like, I can hear it. We got the Charleston condo, which is just the location you could find. There it is. Here's Hubris Comics. Okay, that's the actual quest that follows the Commonwealth guide. So I guess I'll start it whenever I go back to Sanctuary, then I'll start it and we'll try to follow the couple's road home. But I think this is a pretty long one, so I'll probably do this in a different stream. Find the receiver schematics at Quincy. Purchase the drill guide from Daisy and Good Neighbor.
What the?
Picking up hostile lightning. Kaboom! Blast! Coming to show all around. This should be fun! Like a little dust up to
Nice
get the
anti-material rifle. This thing's pretty sweet. I just need to get a scope on it.
What? Who's there? God! Spineless human! I'll wear your guts around my neck! You had your time, human!
terrific!
Here we are. Good Neighbor. Feeling lucky? You should. With the four-leaf clover perk, each hidden VATS is a chance to fill your critical meter.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
And that would be him, Mr. Hancock.
Hey there.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Let's see what you have.
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
My guy looks so goofy in that power armor. Supposedly, the armored Nuka-Cola quantum outfit? What? I need to get my guys in that. Running the Nuka-Cola place. Here it is. The CR-74 drill guide. I'll take that. Destroyer's left leg. That's pretty good. Increases the wearer's movement speed by 10%. Hold up. Okay, that's pretty good. I need 962 caps. There we go. 9.
Sir, Pocket's able to carry more than you, eh?
That's right. So now we got to get 3 other pieces for this rifle, and then we can customize it and make it way better than it is. And it's already like really OP, so it should be pretty crazy once we customize it. I've never actually seen it customized. Alright, let's do a little save. And let's just check our map. We gotta get down to Quincy. Oh, I've not discovered this location. I think it's that way. Quincy's kind of a troop, but shouldn't take us that long. Nothing will stop you after you upgrade that rifle. Yeah. I know that rifle's already crazy. I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah, this is the rifle that I'm gonna be upgrading.
Get some.
Yeah, that's it with no upgrades.
Picking up hostile life signs.
Gun is just way too good.
Someone there?
Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to Quincy. Okay, I think we're gonna get the Chinese stealth armor because it's like right over here. It's one of the most anticlimactic things I've seen in the anniversary edition by far. Okay, here it is. Ready? So when you come to get the Chinese stealth armor in this game, you think it'd be like some real cool, like, you know, crazy quest. This is it. Come to the South Boston military checkpoint. We got another anti-materia rifle. I didn't even know there was more than one. Okay, so right here. Guns and bullets. There it is. The Chinese stealth armor.
This is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the
They didn't get the chance to hide the stealth armor before the bombs fell. Yeah, that's...
This point has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
It's about the only way you can really look at it.
This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety. This message will repeat.
I don't really have a lot of ammo though, so I feel like I probably shouldn't go to Quincy right now, to be honest. At least I discovered this location, because it's a bit closer. And plus, I don't need to upgrade every part of the rifle right this second. Let's go find the scope in Lexington. There's also one called the Bunker Home Pack. I've never done that one. It starts at the Boston Bugle. It's very foggy out here. This is the back of the laundromat. It's kind of fun flying around everywhere with the jetpack. This is gonna make me dizzy.
Someone there? Getting a bad feeling here. Got company!
Out of ammo, nice. All that, and he comes up out of ammo.
Think I'm scared?
Think I'm scared, huh? Triple barrel handmade shotgun. I want that. CR-74 scope recipe.
Gathered a little more than we can carry, did we, sir?
Look at this. What kind of monster? What kind of monster just keeps heads on their nightstand? These guys are sick. Take all that junk. The only reason I've been taking so many guns is because I'm gonna give them to my settlers and I'm gonna end up arming everybody at all the settlements. Okay, well, we got that. I think there was another one. Oh, I gotta read the mod recipe. Need more Zork. Can't make scopes for this gun without Zork. It's the secret ingredient. I don't even know what Zork is. Alright, it says we gotta get pine tar over here. The dugout vending machine. Let's just try to do that.
Holy shit. Now that is some armor. Hey, I think those Bobrov brothers are looking for you.
The Bobrov brothers.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Need a drink.
Hey, Mo.
Got those baseball relics I asked for?
Oh yeah, I do get those.
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. You'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that card. See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that mitt. Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
Mo?
You're the greatest baseball collector I've met in a long time. Hey, thanks again for bringing me those relics. Now, you buying a swatter today?
No swatters for me.
Let's see what you got.
Feel that heft, hmm?
I could get a baseball uniform. Let's do it.
You get.
That was the optional objective. Put on a baseball uniform to get free pine tar. Obtain the pine tar ingredients from the dugout vending machine.
Reporter, huh? Be careful. The mayor's got it in for her.
God, even the sky isn't safe. Did you see that blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
Free for players in uniform. Okay, hold on. There we are. Thank you for your purchase. Due to high demand, purchases are limited to 1 per player. Okay. Well, we got that. Here's the Chinese stealth armor.
The wall's sure looking good lately. Guess Abbott's found some more paint.
It's cool, but I feel like it's way too easy to get. And then we get the space suit here.
Saw you poking around that abandoned house. I'm gonna assume McDonough gave you permission and leave it at that.
Yeah, I got permission. Okay, so I think we gotta go to... Yeah, Red Rocket now. And then the last schematics are down in Quincy, but I don't think I'm gonna get them yet because there's a lot of gunners there and I need to get some more ammo and prepare before I go to Quincy. Coolant schematics. I think we also got, well, we get the other entry, but I'll do it next time we leave Sanctuary, probably. Yeah, you're supposed to start the Commonwealth entries from Sanctuary, I think, and then work towards Diamond City, so it makes sense to start here. So this is going to be my Slocum's Joe's. And then we're going to get the Nuka-Cola Cafe over on the other side.
Need something? What are you building?
Okay, so we can make it good amount better here. I could even change it to 556.
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
I definitely want to put a reflex sight on this. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I like that I can do that. Nice little paint jobs. Alright, so right now it fires a stream of freezing mist. We could change it so that it fires an accurate laser shot, or that it fires an energy wave that pushes back enemies. Definitely need a scope on this then. It's going starting to look nice. This gun is really cool too. Look at this thing. Man, what an awesome looking gun. I don't have tons of material, so it's probably all I'll do for now. I like the RCW. Yeah, I really like the RCW too. That thing is awesome. This is what it looks like when holding it.
Are you certain
Look at that thing. Oh man, that's a cool looking gun. I got no ammo for it though, so I can't test it. I love the noise it made too. Okay, so we can upgrade the moon boots. There's 3 levels. We're at the basic level. We can actually go up 2 more. And you can get these things pretty high. Like when you jump, you can almost jump on like the roof of houses. It's pretty fun. It's like you're jumping on the moon or something. Really got to get this out of here. And get my Captain Cosmos armor over here. I gotta repair those broken ones.
Nice one.
There we go. Captain Cosmos and his power armor. I really like that little creation. So this is where I'm going to end up building my Nuka-Cola stuff. Settlement ambush kit. I haven't used any of this stuff either. Oh, we got a shooting range. Nice. I've always wanted to make shooting ranges. I'll be using a lot of the stuff on the military base when I make the military base in Starlight. That'll probably be an entire stream of just building that then. Because we got cameras here and like surveillance systems. You can set up security cameras and set up the monitors. Like, you can go all out. There it is. Okay, that was bad. I'm gonna have to redo that. Let's wait until the morning here. This place is going to look nice once I have my Slocum's Joe's here and my Nuka-Cola restaurant over there.
To see the sun come up one more time.
And I got to level up here. I'm not sure if I can make it over there to Quincy. Okay, let's check the installed here. We did the anti-material rifle. I've never done this one. Adopt your own beefy two-headed sentinel to help guard your settlement and boost its defenses. Choose from over 100 unique names to give your bovine bruiser a personalized touch. Quest Utter Madness can be found by investigating the racetrack at Easy City Downs. Let's do that. I think Easy City Downs is like right over here. I don't think I've ever done that quest, the Utter Madness. That'll probably be the last one that I'll do this stream. And then I think then whatever we do next, I think the next stream I'll probably do Crimson Desert again maybe. And then I'll come back to Fallout 4 again, and I'll probably just keep doing the main story. And we'll just hit anniversary content as we see it. Man. That's why, because I'm wearing my Captain Cosmo suit. I gotta get some armor on. Okay, got nothing on the right arm. There we go. Now I'll travel over there. So I guess this quest is going to give us a Brahmin. Utter Madness. Definitely never seen this one. I love the way that gun sounds. Let's get out the triple barrel shotgun. This one's pretty cool.
What's all this?
Weapons free.
Is everyone still alive?
Feeling like a real soldier out here.
Hostile detected. Non-combatant safety can no longer be guaranteed.
This gun's got some oomph. It's crazy how foggy it is out here. Oh, this is the good fight. Okay. This is part of the anniversary edition as well. You know what? I'm switching to this. Investigate the Lindpier parking structure. That guy could take some damage. Damn. That doesn't sound good. Okay, look at that. My sentinel took him out. That sentinel is way too powerful. That thing will take out Deathclaws by itself. Sparrow's note. We found Aqua Pura. Mercenary Charmer dress helmet and a mercenary veteran outfit. Alright, you guys, this one's gonna get good. This is the quest that brings us to the Capital Wasteland. I've never done it before. I forget what this lady's name is. Sparrow's note. Okay. Well, this sucks. Came here from DC to get help. Talent company Mercs attacked a GNR station, and with the Brotherhood forces scattered, our asses were exposed. Our only hope was the radio. We sent out an SOS to everyone and anyone, asking them to help us fight the good fight. The Commonwealth responded. But it turns out these gunners aren't down for the cause. I would have been a dead woman if I didn't come in for a slow landing. Might still be a dead woman, given they're still on my 6. In fact, if you're reading this, that means my corpse is too cold for stimpaks, so this letter will have to do. If the good fight means something to you, then take this bird and fly off to the capital wasteland. Save GNR from the Talon mercs and shut down the radio before they get on air. And if you see the good man, tell him I'm sorry. The good man is in 3 Dog? Oh, if I see 3 Dog, I'm gonna be very happy. Let's go. GNR Building Plaza.
Here we go.
Here we are. GNR.
Hostiles may be in area. Non-combatants are...
Should have brought my power armor.
Advised to seek secure location until perimeter is secure. Alert. Security operation in progress. Stand clear of the security perimeter.
Really gonna miss every shot here? Alright. Let's get some grenades. The good fighter mercenaries, okay. Let's try cryo grenades.
Status report. Yellow and falling. Perimeter security can no longer be guaranteed.
That's the good fighter.
Threat analysis red. Engaging hostile target.
Something's out there.
I would just jump down there if I had my power armor. Let's see if I can. Okay. These guys are crazy. Damn talent company.
Status report. Bad. Primary system failure imminent. Prepare more reinforcement recommended.
I hate it when it does that. It like hits the platform. Man, these guys, these guys can really take a lot of hits. I am shooting them with a 50 cal. This dude's just eating it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try. Plasma grenades. Real nice. Man, I should have brought my power armor. The second I took it off, it's like the hardest fight of the whole stream. He never hits it.
Status report.
Man, it sucks they're all legendaries. Okay, grenades. These guys are just burning through my stim packs here and my ammo. Legendary, you kidding me? Man, this sucks. This area sucks. I shouldn't have came here. I think I need to come back here with my power armor. I just don't have, I'm just not equipped for this right now. I'm really not. I didn't expect this giant fight. This is like all legendaries. They're all above my level. So I think I'm going to back out of it. We're going to come here on a different stream. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just not prepared. And I really did not expect some crazy fight like that. I think, but I do think I want to wrap the stream up. So I think that I'm going to end this stream. And I think that the next one, I want to start it off and do that. I just need to get the power armor. I didn't realize it was going to be like this big fight. I should have realized that, but I didn't realize it was going to be like this huge fight, and that I was going to need to prepare for it. So I think when we start the next stream, maybe we'll go straight over there. I'll get my power armor, and we'll go straight there. We'll beat that fight, and I'll jump down there, and we'll explore the Capital Wasteland, or that little area that we can explore anyway. And then we'll do Utter Madness, and then we'll continue on a little bit with the main story. So I think that's what I'm going to plan on doing. Yeah, and in the meanwhile, I'm going to be working on a couple new videos. I am going to be making a new little tutorial video about Anniversary Edition, so I'll be posting that pretty soon, just to help people out that are having some issues with Anniversary Edition content not showing up. So hopefully that helps some people out. And anyway, I'll see you guys next time I go live, and stay tuned for more Skyrim videos and more Crimson Desert streams, as well as the Fallout 4 streams, and then maybe some ESO streams here and there. Thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a great night. Thank you as well, Dizzy. Appreciate that. Peace out.